you guys are confronted with a short hallway with a wall. There's the sounds of like soft snoring coming in from this large open room to your left. And you can hear what sounds like scraping coming from the corner over in this wall. Floor is yours. Do as
I
you
kind of want to
wish.
go check out down that hallway. But I will do the party
to the west?
uses, right? Yeah, that one.
After a couple moments of scraping, this creature pops out through the hole in the wall
Yeah,
and then
good
just kind of like
job.
joyfully walking this way.
Does it look like
It
can't think of their names. With the pig snout and the bat ears.
it does not, no.
What are they called again?
Those are the Volgren.
Volgren.
This creature walks forward and it just keeps walking towards you guys.
Does it look like it's an animal or a creature? Would I know?
It kind of looks like a green. Let's see if you recognize it.
It's really cute.
It is really, really cute. And I want it as a pet.
As you guys are like looking at it, it's going to stop, and it's like humming, kind of moving on its own. And as soon as you guys start like looking at it, it pauses and looks at you guys like, "Why are you noticing me?" And it starts like hugging over to the wall, and its eyes are kind of wide, and it's like sidestepping.
I'm gonna be another one of those creatures that if we take it, we die.
Trying to hurt you. We're here to help the Volgren.
Can we?
If it can understand.
Hold on. Why are you moving it so fast?
Just
I gotta move that quick.
It's sidestepping, and it appears to be trying to go this way.
Would I know what it is? You never answered.
Yeah. Sorry. Were you there? I can't remember if you were there. You've seen one before, probably.
Where?
Down in the dungeons. It was down near where you guys met Willowin.
It's one of those ghost things that goes into pregnant ladies?
Yes.
Oh, another ghost baby.
The ones that impregnate everyone conceived on war. And it seems shocked that you can see it, and it's just trying to get by. Slowly sidestepping.
I don't know what to do with it.
Are you trying to block its way? What are you doing over there?
I mean, a little bit. I'm not ready for it to just skedaddle.
It is like looking around you, and then it stops, and then it kind of like looks at your belly, and it's like tapping its fingers on its tummy like it doesn't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with it either. I'm hesitant to let it go, but I don't want to just grab it.
Let it infest your belly. It needs a home, Caitlin.
No.
It's just going to continue down the way. A little faster now that it knows that someone can see it. And that's that.
Interesting.
I'm gonna walk down here.
You see a small hole to your right. As you turn the corner, you see two signs, a fenced off area, this large statue of this multi-headed serpent creature, and this kind of ancient arcane looking device dangling from this coiled. It's almost like a tentacle arm, but it looks to be made out of some type of rare material. And dangling from it is this whatever like a upside down pyramid. Some type of magical device by the looks of it.
How about those signs?
Yeah. So the signs say, "Do not touch. Off limits to all minors. This area is under surveillance and investigation by the Scholars and Seekers Guild."
There's a lot of stuff
Ooh.
going on in this room. Looking through this hole.
Oh, you can do that?
Uh, I'm down at hole level and just looking through it.
Oh, okay.
I see some eggs, some two crab, scary looking things.
They are asleep.
Drill.
Yeah. Yep.
And another snake statue thing, and then a mouth open thing that kind of also looks like a statue. So 2 snake statue things, and then an open mouth statue.
Hmm.
That's all I can see through the hole.
Interesting.
The eyes of the statue appear to be watching. You get this feeling of
That mouth open one or the snake?
no, this to your left, the snake one to your left. Not through the hole, Caitlin.
Oh. Well, there is a snake one to the left through the hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. But it seems like this one is looking at you guys.
Does it have ill intent feeling?
You can make an insight check if you want to try to determine that.
Yeah.
I can always turn into a snake and try and basilisk it. Not basilisk. Parcel tongue.
Nice. Not 20. So 25.
The eyes seem hungry. And the way that the body position of the statue is there's this like hunger and beckoning for you to join in the hunger. Whatever it was, it doesn't seem like whatever this is friendly. But who knows? Ancient cultures are weird, and it could be.
I'm not risking touching it.
You're part of the Seekers Guild, right?
Yes.
You would have heard that. So, like, there was a culture that was here before you guys came to this island. Like, your civilization came to this island, and it's very unknown. Like, people don't know much about it at all. And the relics and things from that culture have been preserved as they're trying to study it and learn more about it. Okay.
I don't know what else to do with it.
No, you don't have to do anything with it. You absolutely can listen to the signs and do not touch it. Do not touch it.
Anybody else?
I think it'd be best we go back around and start making our way through the rest of the mine. Touching the creepy statue probably isn't the best idea.
To go into that snoring room.
Yeah.
As
I
around the
think we should
corner, you
go
see
quietly.
these winged serpents sleeping, and they're in like a heavy sleep.
Hmm.
But yeah. No, but they're just in a heavy sleep. They are of several different colors, and their eggs on the ground are similar in like this spotted, translucent kind of array of colors. And if you guys are trying to be sneaky, I need stealth rolls.
Well,
Yep.
we have the stuff on our boots.
Yep.
Oh, I hate everyone.
Lasts for 1 hour.
Okay,
I
it's been a
will
week.
need to roll.
It's been a week.
Stealth roll though.
Okay, then we can use fire.
That's a fair trade.
1d plus 8. And let me see if my advantage is better than that.
As you guys are in this room, you can see a large area now. So you can kind of get a gist of that gas. You can see where it was once very thick. Now the ratio to air and gas mixture is very light. The gas is almost gone.
Okay.
You see one of the winged serpents stir slightly.
I rolled a 21 for my stealth.
Okay.
I wonder
They
if the
stay
gas was
asleep.
keeping them asleep.
Red 14.
There is the 2 exoskeletons, or 1 exoskeleton that you can see, and that kind of like earthy green ore in front of it. And they just continue.
I want one of those eggs. And I just like really, really quietly whisper that over. Like a barely a words. And point at him.
Yeah, I would hand signal, like point at me, and then make the 2
Cute.
sign.
So if we can stealth over and grab them, are there any like noticeable webs or anything like that around them?
There does not appear to be any webs in this room that you can see. It seems like the winged serpents, whatever they are, have made claim to this room of the mine.
Well, we did promise those people up top that we wouldn't kill anyone or kill the beasts that we don't have to kill. Right now, we don't have to kill these beasts. How heavy do one of the smaller looking eggs look like it weighs? Like, could I put it in my backpack?
Yeah, it would take up a good amount of your backpack, but it would one of the smaller ones would fit into your backpack.
Okay, the big one wouldn't. I'd be carrying
Probably
it the
not
whole
now.
time.
Yeah.
Like a greedy egg stealer.
Well, you could probably strap it with straps to your back, but it would definitely be like exposed on your back.
Yeah, I'd rather not be exposed. Nah, stealthily walk over and grab one of these eggs. There's no reason that these things should be waking up because I'm stealthy and quiet. I want that to be now.
I just want to ready myself just in case.
I'm gonna slide my backpack off, open it up, and grab one of the eggs and softly put it in there.
As you grab the
Same.
egg and you pull, there's a little bit of resistance. Do you continue to pull?
Can I look at its base and see what's making it be resistant to being picked up?
Yeah, there's some type of like slimy, tacky substance at the base of the egg, connecting it to the ground.
Oh, just like snakes. Snakes, basically, their eggs come out tacky and they stick to each other and wherever they lay.
If I poured
So
some of
it's
my
not
water on
like
it, would it loosen it?
so the way it looks more like a gum, like some type of gum Arabic type deal, keeping it to the ground. So it's something that could probably be cut through, or just if you pulled, it would probably break. Not the egg, but it would probably break the connection to the ground.
Yeah, but what
Would
if
it make
that's
a
gonna make
sound?
like a yeah?
Can we tell if it would make a sound?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Like nature, maybe?
Intelligence. What did I just roll?
A
Dang, I
9.
didn't see it. 9. 14.
It might make a little noise.
Enough to wake up the serpents.
I don't know.
I'll take my dagger out and do a little.
As it's cutting through, the serpent stirs. As it turns, its head lays across this big egg here, and just the very end of the mouth is near the egg that you're taking, and you can feel the breath of the serpent breathing on you. But you cut through the egg and are able to cut through the gum, keeping it to the ground, and are able to take the egg.
I feel like this is a scary but worth it moment.
Sheath it, put it in my bag, and slowly step away.
As you put it in your
I-
bag, the serpent's tongue licks right where the egg was.
Can you do the same for mine? Cut the egg away. I don't have a dagger. I don't have a dagger.
You son of a mother.
Will you risk your life for me?
Please. We can have cute
Alright.
matching serpents.
Alright, we live.
We'll live.
I'll continue to do it for the next one.
Okay.
I don't like that laugh, Michael Emmett.
Well, you're doing this now right in front of the, like right near the tongue and the mouth of this serpent.
What do you
Um,
mean?
No,
There would
I'm
be
on the
one
other
over. That's
side.
further away.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I'm
one
on the other
here?
side. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was this
Yeah.
one here.
I'm nearest the blue one, not the yellow one.
Okay. You pull it up and begin. For the sake, just roll a sleight of hand check for me, Caitlin. I want to see. It's gonna be okay unless it's a really bad roll.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy it's
sleight
you
of
doing it.
hand is. Why is it like that? Oh, my gloves of thievery giving me a +5, so I have a 10 sleight of hand.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I rolled
Okay.
a nat 1, so it was an 11. That's dookie. Wait. No.
As you cut
I
through,
stoned good luck.
you end up pulling up a little too high before you make your cut, and there's a as the gum disconnects from the ground. The serpent that had its eyes, that's face towards you, slowly blinks its eye open, and in sleepy state, it just stares at you as you stand unmoving. What do you do?
Hold my breath and hope it goes back to sleep and nothing looks amiss.
Yeah, we don't move. Could be like a T-Rex.
Red Willow.
Continue to not move.
Yep.
A
I am
long
ready.
moment passes.
Willow, you can't not move while moving.
I just wanted to get up with you guys.
Okay.
The moment is extremely long. Obviously, you're not sure if you can hold your breath this long. Eventually, not seeing anything, and it looks like the serpent is like scanning now, looking for something, and then it closes its eyes and slowly begins breathing again.
Hey. I appreciate you, Caitlin.
Hand it over gently. look to the other two. Are they also asking for one of these?
I shake my head no.
Shake.
You don't want a dragon?
No. No, thank you.
Okay. I'm judging
Um,
that a little bit.
okay. Now that we have
Dragons
them
are basic.
secured, I will follow your guys' lead if you're wanting to do something.
I nod towards the entrance.
Well,
You guys
we have to
hear
make sure that there's nobody else in here.
flapping as one of the flapping eared mouth floating pig noses come flopping in and landing with like a little suction on this rock here.
Oh, it was like really
And
loud.
one of the Volgren goes begins in a loud voice.
Oh, you
Mm.
sea sucker.
Do you cover the mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Volgren's mouth comes landing on the stone and going, we go.
I'm gonna whisper to it. Let's go talk out there. And I point to the east and start making my way that way. Let go of its mouth and make my way that way.
There's a pause. And it is sniffing. And after a while, it detaches and then flies over here, landing on the wall. Wormwalkers.
Volgren.
Yes, we are Volgren.
Yes, you are.
Are you there?
Yes, what do you need?
Trouble we have. Gas lifted it has. Dread beast stir. Wormwalkers must be quick.
Oh, great.
Can you point us in the direction of your fellow Volgren?
Hands I don't have, pointing I cannot.
Your ears can't move at all?
Wormwalker has many good ideas. And you watch as its eyes that are completely white and foggy kind of squint and strain as it's trying to move its ear, kind of pointing off to the left.
Okay.
As the silence goes, Wormwalker, are you there?
Yes. Do you know the enemies near your friends that are to our southwest?
Name we do not know. Fears we know. Big, stomping, mad. Smells like fire?
Oh, of course it does.
Mm,
If they are Volgren, I'm just talking to the table here. Wouldn't they have like one consciousness? Couldn't we tell one Volgren to just get all the Volgren out?
Well, I think the problem was if they were to move, they were to wake them up, and that's why they needed the help.
Oh, so we're in here to kill the things that are by them.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can take on a dragon, guys. That sounds pretty dragony.
Wormwalker, we need help. We want to go home, not bound by chains, but by home. Wormwalkers, are you there?
Can I do
Yes.
can I do like a learning check or something on Volgren and see if I've ever seen it or read anything about that in the library?
Yeah, sure. Make a history check.
Let's see, 14. 20.
Willing to attempt this. I don't like our odds, though.
Give me a second. What do you know here?
I feel like this would be a creature that Mayra would be very intrigued in.
So there's been accounts from adventurers about these little creatures that live in the dungeons. Some people call them gray goblins. Some people have called them Volgren. Um, the best, there's not a whole lot known about them, and encountering them is very rare. There are accounts that adventurers have traded. They seem to love magic items, and they're willing to exchange things for magic items. And the best anyone can tell is that they lived in the dungeon. They've lived in the dungeon for an extremely long period of time, and yeah, some people speculate that they might be. If a scholar can get a hold of a Volgren, it might help them with the explanation of like what's going on with the serpents, what's going on with the Mad King, what's going on, how are people on this island? Because there's this weird thing where like your culture's been on this island for 400 years, but there's not a whole lot. Some people don't really care, but some people are like, why do we have no history up until coming to the island 400 years ago? Like, how are we just here and we don't, you know what I mean? Like, how do we not have any
Yeah.
historical roots tying back? So people think that the Volgren might assist with that, but
Can
they're
we
very
ask
elusive.
how many Volgren are left in the mine?
In the mine,
Yeah. That we need to get out. It would know how many, right?
yeah. Let me go count.
Why are you guys outside of your home?
So, okay. To answer Mayra first,
For sure.
the ears flap. 6 of us still wiggle. Hurt, hiding, tired snouts. Plus 1 stone friend. Gollum. Big, loud. Sleeps mostly. Smashes if needed. But we are few. Not gone. We are Volgren.
Hmm.
And you said, why are you outside your home?
Yes.
We followed Echo. A pulse. Magic, not magic. Wrong, right, humming stone. It called. Whispered. Promised. So we left.
Promise
Climbed
what?
into mine mouths. Promised what? Power? Deceitful, though. Don't trust those who want to give power.
Could it be the one that dwells in the dungeon? The Mad King, some people call him?
The nose kind of the mouth frowns. Mad King? Is this name alone, you know?
Not sure if we were given a different name. Started with a V, I think, but I don't know if that's my meta knowledge or real knowledge.
We were given a different name. I didn't write it down.
NPC Catalog? Do you exist?
You guys talking about when you were talking to Lumi?
Day Lauren? Was that his
Valoran,
name?
yes.
Yeah.
We know who you speak. Maybe this is best in person to talk.
In person.
Okay.
Trade for trade. We give information. You bring Volgren safety. We like trade. We are Volgren.
Deal. At least for me. You guys agree that?
Yeah.
Okay.
the mouth and ears detach and begin flying this way. Oops. Oops. And go through that hole.
Oh, geez.
That's not the way he pointed, though.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Well,
Mm.
we'd have to go past those serpents, I think, to get. I mean, we could go the safer way and go around. To the other side. But if there's 6 Volgren in here, we gotta get to exploring, I think.
Are we going the way he?
I assume so, unless you wanted to go the way he was flying. Which would you prefer? I don't know which is the better way.
Oh no, not the way he was flying.
Okay. I figured the other route that we didn't take yet.
As you guys come around to this area, you can see there's like the smell of smoke and like some type of chemically smoke. You can see flames casting a light down this direction, and you can see across the wall appears to be this kind of like moving shadow, large shadow cast from the fire onto the wall.
Oh. Do you think if I turned into a bat, the air is enough to not put me to sleep or kill me at this point?
The air is pretty dissipated at this point.
Would you like me to do a quick reconnaissance as the bat to just try to get in and get out? See what
I
we
think
got
that's
working
really
with?
smart.
Let me see what my
That
flight
way,
speed is. I believe it's 40, but let me double check.
that way we're not going in completely blind.
Only as blind as a bat.
All right. Yes, I have a fly speed of 50 feet. Oh, that's if I fly with it just in my hands. You can use your action to cast polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat. While you are in the form of a bat, you retain your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. So would I have I probably have the flight speed of a bat soon.
Mm-hmm.
So D&D. I'm gonna start using my action to turn into that while I look up flight speed of a bat.
It's 30.
All right. So poof bat form, my once per day thing. I think it'd be kind of smart to do back this way around the rock. It's going to be the flight pattern so I can get a full view of the entire room. We cool with that this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All right,
think
give me a
just
second.
getting the full scope of everything.
Okay, I'll think with Calamasy so that we can talk with her. Ah, darn, max roll.
Because with that, you could even scope out like further down into the or into the mine as well.
It's a bit high there, isn't it, Caitlin? There's a ceiling here.
Well, where's the ceiling?
Yeah, right at the top of it right there.
at 9 tiles.
Yeah.
I don't want.
What?
I don't want to get got. Like I'm not like, oh,
So I'm gonna post in the game channel. The shadow on the wall looks like this.
oh, what is that?
What is that? I'll let you look at it. I'm not gonna describe it to you. It looks like it looks.
Weird tentacle coral egg thing.
How you talking to him right now? You got
He's
Because
talking to
he,
Red.
yeah, he has the mind connection with me.
You guys are broken. Okay.
Yeah, behind this rock, weird tentacle egg thing. I don't know how else to describe it. It's
Your bad ears would be picking up a zzz inside,
like an electric noise or buzzing noise.
like a buzzing.
Okay, puts off a weird buzzing noise. No Volgrin that I see. Okay. Ooh, lots
guys
going on here. Okay, so weird, I would say dragon spider thing
Ugh.
with fire, and I don't know if it's larva that's just warming or if it's killing the larva type bug things. Don't know what's going on there.
It is like feasting on this creature at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
More eggs in here. Some of them are kind of open weird. I don't know if that means they're hatched or just. I don't know. Lots of weird stuff's going on in here. There's another room branching off with more fire and more of those larva bug things. I would. I don't. They don't have the Z's over them, so I'd say they're dead. And there's eggs in that room. And a drill further in. So check out that bathroom.
Hmm.
Nothing in the bathroom. A creature with a straw hat. Is that the Volgrin?
There's some small creature here attempting to like get this thing started. You would see
Okay.
like type stuff.
Okay. A golem. There's the rock golem, and that must be the Volgrin behind it, because they said that was her friend. Yeah, so 3, possibly 4 Volgrin, and a rock golem in the very back room.
So we have to
You want me
locate 2 more.
to keep reconnaissance? Like the entire rest that we haven't walked through? Or come back?
I mean, I feel like having the knowledge is better.
Okay.
You've already given us a lot of knowledge about what's to come.
Mara says to keep scouting.
That's good. More sleeping creatures with a bunch of eggs. That's what I saw through the window. Ooh, there are 4 of those creatures. Not 2 like I initially saw. And a bunch of eggs near them. I don't see more Volgrin unless they are in like a rock, one of those drill rock things. Just possible. Yeah,
Possible that we might have missed a couple?
I don't know.
As you come flying by the second time, the spider dragon stops eating, turns and looks up, and as you fly by, it launches up and barely misses you as it takes a bite towards you out of the sky.
Frantic bat squeaking can be heard echoing towards you guys.
And following the bat, the dragon
Oh no.
skitters around the corner and lets out a. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Ah.
of course. He couldn't just let us have information
I gave you information. Oh, what the?
without paying a price.
There's always a price. Welcome to D&D.